And I
Yes.
remember that we promised. I thought about this topic,
Oh, you thought?
and I
Very
have
good.
some opinions when
Oh, how long did you think? You think more than 1 minute? I
I'm
thought.
just, it was in my mind, and then it was just keep on coming. Like,
Oh,
I was just keep on thinking about it since I read it. So
no, that's no good. Om Prabhu saying he thought about 10, 15 minutes. That's very good, Om Prabhu. Do you remember you promised us you're going to think about this, Dolly Mataji?
yes, Prabhu.
Oh, very good, very good. Who doesn't remember you promised? Father doesn't remember he promised. Father, who else doesn't remember? Sanjeev Prabhu, you remember you promised us to think like this? Sanjeev Prabhu, yes or no? You thought about this? You promised us? Remember the promise? Are you hearing Sanjeev Prabhu? Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna,
Yes,
Guruji. Sorry,
yes.
I was distracted with the phone call.
The phone call, on call. Yes, remember you thought you promised? You promised, you remember promise?
Yes, Prabhuji. I also thought it, but not that extended time. But
Oh, just thought.
I read it. Yes, Prabhuji.
Sita Prabhu, well, you were not raising your hand, so you thought about this, you did not think about it. So you remember the promise you had given us?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes. I thought about it, Prabhuji, but I do not know how long.
Okay.
Actually,
that's why you're honestly saying you don't know. Very good. That is very nice. I like it.
yeah, instantly I know the answer, yes, but I said, okay, yeah.
Okay, that's very good. So, Prabhu, how you know, Sangha? Remember to me, you promised us? You can write down if you want to.
Yes,
remember,
I remember promise. Prabhuji.
Promise, yes. But not implementing the promise, huh? Okay. All right. Now don't go away. Dolly Mataji, switch on your cameras, please, all of you. You did not say no apart from this. All right. So all of you, you are now saying you remember. I do not know whether how truth it is, but what is this? Is this good? You tell me. I'm on record to say that I record everything. So tomorrow I cannot change my points, right? I say this to all of you. Yeah. All of you feel very happy about this. Or he is very honest. I can follow him. I can ask, we'll hold him. Correct? You think like this? But why don't you do the same? Why don't you follow the same? Why not? Why only I am responsible? Why are you people not responsible? You tell me this point. Is this fair? Is this fair? It's not fair? Or do you think it's fair? It's fair. I don't care. You promise out of your own record. I promise just like I just like less like that. I promised. I don't care. This is not right, is it? No. Why are you testing me, man? If I say something odd, then you'll say Ambrish Prabhu is very bad. He doesn't, he's not a good devotee or whatever it is. He gets upset and all those things. Why are you trying to test my senses? I know. Have I done anything wrong to you? You tell me. Tell me one thing if you're wrong to me, which I've done anything wrong to you. Then I'll correct myself. No? I've not done anything wrong to you. Then why are you testing me like this? Why are you forcing me to control my senses in public, man? This is recorded also. People are on live on watching. Well, so you're not promise keepers, You're not commitment keepers. Well, you can change it, up to you. It's your life. What is the question I always raise with myself and to all of you? What is the value of your life? Who are others? Others there or not who are not online? Nobody else there. Mayuresh Prabhu, काय म्हणता तुम्ही? You remember anything? You remember your promise? He's probably traveling. He's in his farm in the heat. Okay, anyway. It's up to you. What is the value of your life? This is the value of your life. This is one of the values of your life. It's called values. Right? Up to you. No problem. Oh, who's come? Swami Mataji has joined us. Very good. Welcome, welcome. Hare Krishna, Swami Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, mother. So have you thought about the topic which we are going to discuss today?
Yes, Prabhuji, I read the topic. I did not think much about it. I think I
Much? No, much or not?
didn't know about it.
You not think about it. Do you remember you had promised us that you're going to think about it like all others?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You promised us, huh? But you don't follow through, huh? This is a commitment, huh? I'm telling this to everybody also. You're not the only one who's special that I'm asking this question. Everybody has been asked this question. So I'm asking you also. So if you think you're not very special, then your commitment is commitment, right? It's a
Yes,
two-way
Prabhuji.
process for everybody, right? So then we should be. Anyway, you all remember I had mentioned this one instruction what happened to Guru Maharaj. But yes, Prabhupada was saying, I do not thought about it only 4-5 minutes. So you thought 4-5 minutes is very good. That means you thought about it. That's very good. Remember, I have mentioned one instance to all of you, especially those who are seniors, Please keep your cameras on. If you switch off, I'll ask you questions, all right? So all of you. I was with Guru Maharaj once, and Maharaj was telling me that I was, I think, alone, or it was a class. I don't remember that point. And Maharaj said that we have some disciples, Maharaj said. So Maharaj disciples, they were in Jamnagar somewhere, Maharaj were in Rajkot. So after initiation, they said, Maharaj, we will come to the temple, only once a week or something like that, to meet Maharaj. Maharaj were there, I said, okay. So they came, and after some time, they said, Maharaj, we cannot come weekly also, for Sunday feast. We'll come as and when we can come, Maharaj, very infrequently. Maharaj says, so. Then Maharaj told me this, Remember this point I had mentioned all of you? You know this story? You know this story? Anybody? Raise your hands. You know, I don't know. But I told you so many times, man. I'm seriously doubting about yourself. You don't remember. And then, after some time, I said, Maharaj, we just cannot come, from Jamnagar to Rajkot on all those things. It's very difficult. Please excuse us, So Maharaj says, don't worry. That's all right. You just think that you want to come. That is enough for me. Remember this point? Who remembers this? I said this a thousand. Shilpa remembers. Very good. He remembers now. Anybody else remembers? Nobody else remembers. I said so many times. You guys are sleeping. My wife remembers. Who else remembers? Divanshi Mata remembers. Very good. Who else remembers? Krishna remembers. Who else remembers? Nobody else remembers. Oh, well. So this, what do we understand by this? I told you this 10 times, this story. And that is the point that to that extent, we have to be liberal. Rascals are going to be there. Let it be. If you say something, they'll stop coming only. Everyone's ego is like, they are like somebody, big superstars, You touch something, they get, what nonsense you're talking about? You, who are you to talk about? Go away, What? What is this going on, So Maharaj says, don't worry. It's okay, Amrish. I told them, you think about it when you come, that is enough. So that is the reason why when I asked you last time, just think about the topic. And you cannot think about topic. I said, okay, do you remember the topic? If you remember, that is good enough. But if you don't even remember that you promised, then what to say, But I can tell you one more thing, that this is the test for us, how Maharaj behaved and how we have to behave. This is called Vani Seva. Big philosophy we hear, Vani Seva is more important than Vapu Seva. Vapu Seva means body Seva for the body of a pure devotee. More than that Seva is a Seva of Vani Seva. Wow, 100 marks without answers. But this is the answer that we implement it. When your time will come, you can pass with mercy. It doesn't matter. Just think about it. If you're going to remember it all or not, you don't remember, it's up to you. If you remember, it's even that is very good. In Kali Yuga, as time is going to progress, human beings are going to fall to this level. What to say, you know? And we are all we are all the same culprit. Even I'm the same way. I'm also struggling in this material body, like everybody else. So the mercy that we have received, we have to keep giving. This is our parampara, nothing else. And that is the reason why it is mentioned that when Prabhupada writes that service to the pure devotee has to be done, this is the meaning of it. Not that you go and bathe the feet and you worship and do the arti and all those things. That is not as important a service as remembering the instructions, worshipping the instructions, and when the time comes, implementing those instructions. So please, if you can remember this, it's well and good. It's recorded, so fine. Hare Krishna. Right. So this is somebody was asking me, probably, how do I do Vani, the personal service? This is how we do personal service. Yeah, this is how we do personal service. You see, we don't wear big garlands, and all this thing. We don't sit in big Vyasasans. Only because we don't want to create a barrier. Of course, we are not qualified, is one important thing. But if you create a barrier, if you see big garland, then you cannot be able to reciprocate, So you break it down. You should talk like normal, you speak normal. But that doesn't mean that one can just take it so lightly, A promise is a promise to us. If you can't do it, tell us, I forgot, I'm sorry, I remember next time. That's enough. Right. So we become very complacent, and we take things for granted. And when we take things for granted, the same thing happens. Who are we? That people take us for granted. We are nobody actually. We are nobody. People take Krishna also for granted. So what is our position? Nothing really. No position. So today's topic of discussion is this: is punishment by material nature necessary for the human society to understand God? What do you think? What is the answer? Brother Prabhu, what do you think?
Yes,
You're-
Prabhu.
You think we should be punished? What do you think, Shushti Mataji? What do you think? Punishment by material nature is needed for people to remember God. Is it necessary? Yes, no? What do you think? You don't have to agree. I'm just telling you. It's an opinion. Yes?
Yes,
Okay. What do you think, Soma Mataji? What does the doctor brain says? Is it needed? Punishment is needed for human society? Or do you think we are all God's gift to mankind? We are mankind's gift to God. Yeah? What do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is needed.
It is needed, huh? It is needed, huh? Okay. Well, if it is needed, it's needed then. You see, this particular point has come in the topic of Lord Ramchandra for his pastimes. In Lord Ramchandra's pastime, when Mother Sita is kidnapped by that evil Ravana, and Lord Ram has to cross the sea. So he is the supreme personality of Godhead, Lord Ram. He is the owner of everything, material and spiritual world. Everything emanates from him. And those who are his personal, who are his servants, or servants, and those who are better than human race or other living beings, They are the demigod, the devas. So naturally they have to obey him. It is a natural process to obey one's master. But here in this case, when Lord Ram wanted to cross over the ocean, he did not challenge, he did not order anything to the ocean, but he fasted. He fasted on the beach, on the other side, for not one day. If you do 1 day fast with Ekadashi, it's like a big thing, man. Ekadashi fast. And also we have feast in Ekadashi. Here he fasted, Lord Ramchandra fasted for 3 full days and prayed, waiting for the ocean, the personified ocean, to come and give him the way. So after reaching the beach, Lord Ramchandra fasted for 3 days, waiting for the ocean personified, waiting for the arrival of the ocean personified. When the ocean did not come, the ocean did not come, although he is a servant. They are dependent upon Lord Ramchandra for their existence. They didn't come. He did not come. That's when Lord Ramchandra exhibited his anger. He raised his eyebrows only. When the ocean did not come, the Lord exhibited his pastime of anger, and simply by glancing over the ocean, all the living entities within it, including all kinds of crocodiles, sharks, fish, all kinds of fish, they became agitated by fear, became very, very fearful. Then the personified ocean appeared. Fearfully, he approached the Lord Ramchandra, and taking all the paraphernalia to worship him, falling at the Lord's lotus feet, the personified ocean spoke as follows. क्या कहते हैं उसको? What does it say in Hindi? लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते. So we must think, we are bhoot, no doubt about it. Don't think we are some saintly demons. We are demons only. Maybe saintly. But are we lato ke bhoot? Means in English, how do you say English? Lato ke bhoot baaton se nahi mante. How do you say in English? I've made some notes, but I'm asking if anyone of you have got any idea. Lato ke bhoot baaton se nahi mante. Don't go to Google or search it out. I found some answers. So find out from your fertile brain. Varunji, tell me. Do you have any answer? Lato ke bhoot baaton se nahi mante. A person who understands the language of kicks does not understand the language of words. This is one definition I got. So are we that kind of people who understand only when we have been kicked around, or we don't even understand it? You see, the first class intelligent person is not the person who gets full marks in education or makes the biggest money. No. First class person is a person who learns from others' mistakes. Okay. Second class person is a person who learns from his mistake. Once a mistake, then. And a third class person is a person who doesn't even learn from his own mistakes. So we should all decide which category we fit in. We would like to expect that all of us are in the first category, learning from others' mistakes. But nowadays people say that, oh, well, one should live their own life. If you don't experience yourself, how will you learn? It's not nowadays. It used to be in my life when I was 20, 18 years also. And my father also, when he was 18 years, it was the same thing being told. Nothing very special about it, okay? So we all latu ke bhoots. That's why we say that cigarette smoking is, they say, injurious to health. Injurious to health, they say, you know. Yeah, is it not so? They say cigarette smoking is injurious to health, right? But it become fashion to smoke cigarettes, right? So you tell me, what kind of people are we in first class, third class, second class, third class? Not even third class. They said drinking alcohol is bad for health, correct? We should drink alcohol. Party, let's drink alcohol. Right. You drink alcohol, and first thing alcohol does is kills all the good bacteria in your stomach. Finished. One drink of your rum mitai, gum, or whiskey, it destroys, finished. Out of 100 trillion, maybe 1 trillion gone. So that's why you got, stomach problems, stomach ulcers, and vomiting, and all these things going on. But no, after learning, you don't do it. This is no good. This is not good. I remember it was 31st night, party, and I had gone with some of my friends, I used to be doing a lot of bodybuilding at the time, Now I used to not drink and all, not from beginning, not there. So I was a driver there, sober guy. Everybody else was drunk behind. I was driving them in the night. I was dropping people home. Somebody wanted to drink some water, so I brought her to my home to drink water, and they were vomiting, puking everywhere. I said, "What nonsense is this? You guys don't have any sense." I told them, "You don't have any sense. What is this? Complete nonsense this is. Hey, yes, yes, we are not as strong as you. You do exercises." Any kind of excuse people give. So you people are not somebody great, born in a plate, that only you face these problems. All your friends are drinking alcohol or smoking or cigarettes or this or that. We have seen this. We have gone through it and we have passed it with flying colors. If you face it's your problem. Don't say we are the only one facing this. Even your parents had faced the same situation, and their parents also. Okay, so don't feel you're somebody great. Okay, na? You understand this? Nod your head. You understand this? Varunji, understand this? Where? That's right. So you're not somebody special with a hard garland on your face, on your neck. You have to become a devotee. It's so hard to become a devotee. You do not know Prabhuji. You become old. I said, what? All right. So here the Lord of the Ocean then came running with paraphernalia. And that is the verse. Krishna, can we please share the screen? And we're not over. The kick is still coming. We think that we have been kicking around. We're getting kicking ourselves. Wait and watch for the purport. All right? We'll see this verse. So now where we are entering in this pastime is when the Lord of the Ocean is now praying. Hold on. How to make him a co-host. Okay. So there are people, most of the population, we do not understand the language of words. When somebody speaks nicely, we don't understand. We understand only when we get kicked. And there also if we are second class citizen, second class intelligent. Third class don't even know you after being kicked, You see, okay, just waiting for the screen to be shared. Krishna, the other one is also co-host. Oh, there's one more. There's so many of them, man. I'm getting confused. Okay, hold on. Is it all right? Now you're co-host now? Wonderful. Thank you. Just can you increase the screen, please? So we are in the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. Is any volunteer like to sing this verse? These are the same words, the Brahma Samhita verse. Yes, Padma Prabhu, please. Thank you.
Should I start?
Please.
Na tvam vayam jadadiyo no vidam bhuman bhutastam adipurusham jagatamajisham yat satvata suragana rajasha prajesha manyoscha bhutapataya sa bhavan gunesha.
Very good. Now see here, most of us, of you are from India, and you understand the Devanagari script, you see. So if you see the Devanagari script at the top, the last word Bhuman, the na has got a hash underneath it, no? A cross underneath it. It's a small na. Bhuman. Same thing in the second line, which says Jagatam Adhisham. So Jagatam Adhisham is also half. So Adhisham. When the half is not there, you can go. Similarly, Bhavan. The second last word in the last line is Bhavan. So that na is also half. So Bhavan. Yeah. So very good. Natvam vayam jadadiyo nuvidam bhuman kutastamadi purusham jagatam adhisham yat tatvatah suraguna rajasah prajesha manyoscha bhuta pratayah sabhavan guneshah. Okay, so this is the words. Let's go to the word to word synonyms. Krishna, thank you. Yes, Oji, please read the word to word synonyms. Thank you.
Na, not. Tvam, your lordship. Vayam, we. Jadadiyah, dull-minded, possessing blunt intelligence. No, indeed. Vidamaha, can know. Bhuman, O Supreme. Kutastham, within the core of the heart.
See, it is kutastham.
Kutastham, within the core of the heart. Adi Purusham, the original personality of Godhead. Jagatam, of the universes which progressively go on. Adhisham, the Supreme Master. Yat, fixed under your direction. Sattvataha, infatuated with Sattva Guna. Sura Gana, such demigods.
See, it's very important. This is a very important word. Now, thank you, Prabhuji. Just Sattvataha, infatuated by Sattva Guna. Now, we may think that Sattva Guna, a mode of goodness, is a very pure word. It's a very pure thing to achieve, which is correct. But even that is contamination in the absolute sense. It's still a mode. Better than Rajagun, the mode of passion, and Tamogun, mode of ignorance. No doubt about it. And we must aim at coming to Sattva Guna at least by controlling our senses. But even that is called, and it is an infatuation. They're attracted by it, Sattva Guna. And it is a catch. Infatuated with Sattva Guna is again a catch in the material world. We cannot go back to spiritual world even if we are infatuated to Sattva Guna. You see? Because we all jadadhiya, dull-minded, possessing blunt intelligence. And we are very proud about it, whatever we have got intelligence. Yes, Prabhuji, please continue. Thank you very much. Please excuse me.
Rajasah, infatuated with Rajogun. Praja Isha, the Prajapatis. Manayo, influenced by Tamoguna. Cha and Uta Patayah, rulers of Ghos. Saha, such a personality. Bhavan, your lordship. Guna Isha, the master of all three modes of material nature.
Yes. So,
Not,
read that. Yeah.
not your lordship, we, dull-minded, possessing blunt intelligence, indeed can know, O Supreme, within the core of the heart, the
Okay, stop here.
original,
Personality of Godhead. Sorry, please continue.
the original personality of Godhead of the universes which progressively go on, the Supreme Master, fixed under your direction, infatuated with Sattva Guna, such demigods, infatuated with Rajoguna, the Prajapatis, influenced by Tamoguna, and rulers of Ghos, such a personality, your lordship, the master of all three modes of material nature.
Yes. So here we can have some understanding of the verse, which talks about that we are dull-minded. That's what the Lord of the ocean is talking about. The Lord of the water is talking about, Varun Dev. And then he is saying that we are dull-minded, possessing blunt intelligence. We do not understand you as a person, Supreme Personality of Godhead. We thought you are just ordinary person, fasting, requesting us to give space, not realizing that you are much bigger than anybody else. And we do not accept your position as a Supreme. We minimized you just because you are being so humble to us. Yeah, because you are the original personality of Godhead of the universes, which just keeps progressively go on under your direction. Just imagine the powerful of a person, how powerful the person would be, that everything that happens in this universe and so many others is under supervision of the Supreme Lord. For us, the problems may be insurmountable, not for him. Fixed in your direction, then we understand this, that the demigods are infatuated by Sattva-gun, mode of goodness. The Prajapatis, the progenitors of the universe. We've got this, every Hindu person who follows the Vedic way of life, they've got Gotra, Gotra. So Gotra is by Prajapati. So then, which is your Gotra? Where did you come from? What is your bloodline? From which Rishi? Which progenitor? We can know that. And that is true for all human beings. But for all other religious people or atheists, they've broken that. They do not know what their Gotra is. And for women, their Gotra changes with the husband's Gotra. So don't be too proud of your Gotras. You can be, but So there is a meaning of progenitor and Gotra. So because they are progenitors, they have to populate the world by the request of Lord Brahma. They are in mode of passion. And then there are a lot of ghosts, like Lord Shankar, Lord Shiva, Don't treat him to be small or in not important. He's very, very important. He is taking up the position which nobody else is willing to take, Lord Shiva. Otherwise, who will think about the ghosts? If human beings have a right to progress spiritually, from whatever dull-minded to advancing in the spiritual consciousness, animals, birds, all of them have. What about ghosts and spirits? They are very most unfortunate. Somebody has to take charge of them also for their spiritual progress. And that is done by Lord Shiva. And Shiva meaning pure. Is very pure, Lord Shiva. So they're infatuated by mode of ignorance, because that's what he's working on. These people are mode of ignorance. selfish, totally. Ghosts and spirits and all the lower species, goblins, hobgoblins, whatever it is, Such a personality, your lordship, the master of all three modes of material nature, is what you are. And everybody else is under the mode of material nature. All three, higher beings, demigods, progenitors also higher beings, mode of passion, under Lord Brahma's order, and Lord Shiva, being merciful to the verse kind. Okay, we got now fair idea about what the verse is speaking. So let's come to translation now.
Shall I read through?
Please, please.
Translation. O all-pervading Supreme Person, we are dull-minded and did not understand who you are. But now we understand that you are the Supreme Person, the Master of the entire universe, the unchanging and original personality of Godhead. The demigods are infatuated with the mode of goodness, the Prajapatis with the mode of passion, and the Lord of Ghosts with the mode of ignorance. But you are the master of all these qualities.
Okay, so this is how he is worshipping Lord Ramchandra, falling at his lotus feet. So I'm so sorry. What have I done? He accepts himself to be all-pervading Supreme Person. We are dull-minded and do not understand who you are. Just because you are so humble, we take you for granted. But now we understand that you are the Supreme Person, the Master of the entire universe, the unchanging and original personality of Godhead. The demigods are infatuated with the mode of goodness, the Prajapatis with the mode of passion, and the Lord of Ghosts with the mode of ignorance. But you are the master of all these qualities. Jai. Let's come to the purport now. Thank you.
Purport. The word Jadadhiya refers to intelligence like that of an animal. A person with such intelligence cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without being beaten, an animal cannot understand the purpose of a man.
Again.
Without
Just the
being
last
beaten,
bit.
an animal cannot understand the purpose of a man.
So don't think about the animal. Even we are the same, right? If you don't understand, even after being beaten, we are lato ke bhoots. Always will be beaten. Then only we understand. Well, we'll never understand. You speak nicely, please do this way, you'll never understand. I learned the way. Yeah, all those things you got, nothing. Please continue.
Similarly, those who are dull-minded cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But when punished severely by the modes of material nature, they begin to understand it. A Hindi poet has said, who is this? Like we sing normal verses?
Yeah, no, this is like our Hindi doha,
दुख से सब हरि भजे, सुख से भजे कोई, सुख से अगर हरि भजे, दुख कथान से है.
See, dukh se sab hari bhaje. Dukh se sab hari bhaje. People who are in pain, misery, they pray to Lord Hari. Sukh se bhaje koi. Not in sukh. People are happy, they do not pray to Lord Hari. Sukh se agar hari bhaje. If we are in happiness and we worship Krishna, dukh kahan se hoye? That means even in sadness, you turn into happiness. Yeah? Yes, please. Please the translation.
When one is distressed, he goes to the church or temple to worship the Lord. But when opulent, he forgets the Lord. Therefore, punishment by the Lord through material nature is necessary in human society, for without it, men forget the supremacy of the Lord due to their dull, blunt intelligence.
Therefore, punishment by the Lord through material nature is necessary in human society. For without it, man forget the supremacy of the Lord due to their dulled, blunt intelligence. Thank you, Krishna. Can you please switch off the sharing part? Thank you. The Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. You see, this is the point. Even God has to be very practical. Otherwise, we'll misunderstand him. If he comes very humble, of course, he even worships the feet of his devotee. But not everyone's feet, only his pure devotees' feet. And he's very practical. If we think we are very practical, he is super practical. He's practical multiplied by all living beings. We got our practicality coming from him only. Now, the thing is this, to understand this, how our thinking is flawed or correct, I want just to think about one concept. Acceptance of Krishna or Lord Hare in our lives means acceptance of the situation that is best for us. Any situation that exists is the best for us. What, do you agree with me? I'll repeat again. Acceptance of Lord Krishna in our life means acceptance that whatever situation we are in is best for us. I'll come back in about a minute. Okay, think about it. Everybody has gone. I can't believe it. I went for a minute, make you think everybody's run away. Huh? You guys are here because the cat is here. No? Mouse are at play. Now, when a cat is away, mouse are at play. No doubt. What Prabhupada writes here? What does Prabhupada say? Maybe you guys must be very afraid, huh? You have to go and get freshened up at me, huh? Ah. Without being beaten, an animal cannot understand the purpose of a man. Yeah, similarly, those who are dull-minded cannot understand the supreme personality of Godhead. But when punished severely by the modes of material nature, they begin to understand him. Right, so my question here, sorry, can somebody repeat the question, please, what I just said? What is the question? So I understand that you understand properly what I was asking.
What were you saying just before you went there?
Sorry, Prabhuji, could you repeat again, please?
So are you asking that what you said just before you went?
Yes, yes. My question, before I went, yeah, I give you the time to think.
You asked that by accepting Krishna in our lives, we accept that whatever situation is, it is best for us.
Yes. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
What do you think? The best. Oh, very good. Who else? Tell us. Varunji, what do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You also agree?
Yes.
Oh, kya baat. Dolly Mataji, what do you think?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhuji, I think so, but it's not
Then
very
why did
acceptable
then
all
why
the
did
time.
you? If that is the case, then why did you come from India to New Zealand and from New Zealand to Australia?
Yes.
Oh, it's Krishna's plan, Prabhuji. Oh, sorry, there's an emergency alert text message.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. There was an emergency text message. 6:10. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So, are you accepting it? Don't answer. Think about it. Sanjeevji, now you tell me now. Do you agree with this?
Yes,
Acceptance
Prabhuji.
of Krishna in our life means acceptance of any situation that is best for us that exists. What do you think? Do you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji. I agree.
You agree. Then you should also ask the question, why did you move around there? What do you think, Namrata Mataji? Or we have a right to change. We have to change our situations, for better. We can serve him better. If we become millionaire, we can serve millionaire with Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, it is true, Prabhuji, but for myself, I do most of the time excuses as well. Why me in this situation and all. So it means directly or indirectly, I don't have complete faith on Krishna.
No, but that is not. The question is it good to, is it right thinking to say that whatever acceptance of Krishna in our life means acceptance that whatever situation he puts us in is the best? Or we have a right to change the situation to serve him best?
I don't think so, Prabhuji. I can't change any situation. It's everything, it happens with the Krishna's will. So
That's right. So, but then you want to change, right?
yes.
We are not happy with the current situation, correct?
Yes.
What is wrong? What is wrong to say that I can change my situation, I can serve Krishna better?
Nothing wrong, Prabhuji, but for personally me, I don't think so. I have that much power that I can change something what Krishna arranged and then.
Okay. So you don't want to change your job and all that, huh? Your job just came to you just like that, huh?
No, Prabhuji.
Wait, don't answer the question. Think about it. Yes, Parth ji, what do you think, Parth ji? Do we have a right to change or not?
Do you have the right to change?
Yeah.
That's a different question than asked.
No. If acceptance of Krishna in our life means whatever he does for us is the best for us.
Yes, correct.
Correct?
Yes, that
Then we
agree,
should
yes.
not be not studying, we should not be doing anything.
No, bro, I don't agree with that.
That's why I'm saying, if you say yes, then you cannot not agree. Agree means agree. Krishna does everything. Krishna will provide for everybody. Why should you worry about me? Why should I worry about myself?
Yes, Prabhu, Krishna does provide for us, but it's up to us to take the action, right?
Yeah, so where does it end, the action?
So, Prabhu, the action does not like that's whatever action if we are taking and with the intent of serving Krishna, better the service to Krishna than
Oh, yeah, that's right. Right now, I'm earning 5,000 rupees. When I have 10,000 rupees, I'll give all 10,000 to Krishna, right? Or right now, I'm earning 5,000 rupees and I'm spending about 101 rupee for Krishna. When I earn 10,000 rupees, I'll give him not double, but 102, 2.5. Okay, three. Very generous I am. What do you think? A good idea? Don't answer the question. Think about it. Let's Soumya Mataji, what do you think?
Prabhuji, I think even if we try to change, there is one thing that wanting to change the situation we are in. But at the end of the day, whatever Krishna wants, that is only going to happen.
Yeah,
Even if we try to change
that's
things.
right. So don't bother about changing anything. I'm happy where I am. Correct?
I don't know, Prabhuji, it's actually kind of confusing now.
That's right. Think about it. I'm coming to you. So, Saraswati Mataji, what do you think?
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
So Krishna, whatever Krishna has thought about us is the best. But we also, because we cannot be like dull matter, because we are always energetic, that's why we have to take action. So, and that intelligence also is given by Krishna that you need change, so you have to go for it. But ultimately, even if we change the situation, we try to change. We don't have anything in our hands anyway. But even if we try to change that situation, ultimately what happens is what Krishna has planned for us. So
वो there
yes,
is one thing now.
we
जो
can take
सोचता है वो होता नहीं. जो
yes.
होता है वो सोचा नहीं. इसलिए जो होता है वो सोचने लगता है.
How much we can jump around, but ultimately what Krishna has destined for us.
Yeah, so don't jump around. Sit down quietly. There's no food, no problem about it. We'll fast. What do you think? Is it a good idea? I can't fast. I get hungry every 2 hours now without salt and sugar and all that, So I can't fast.
Action we have to take, because if I'm hungry, I have to do something. The
No,
food
but
will not.
Krishna will provide. Krishna will provide.
Yes, that's correct, Prabhuji, but still work we have to do, because without
That's right.
moving, it's not
Agreed.
possible.
So for that we have to study, we have to work hard, we have to have good body, we have to have nourishment, we have to sleep, we have to have a good house, we have a good car, good bike, good this, good that. But Krishna provides whatever he does. So समझा नहीं मुझे. Think about it. We'll come back to you. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sheetal Prabhu, what do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, whatever actually Krishna's plan is always the best plan, even if we do not think it's the best at the moment, because
My plan is better than Krishna's plan. He doesn't understand anything.
because we are very short-sighted, Prabhuji.
That's
We
right.
do not see the whole picture, but I do not think that actually being just inactive, whatever where you born and not doing anything about it is actually accepting the plan. As the devotees said that we have been given intelligence, we have to do our duty as well. So try to better the situation is good. So we can do our efforts, but Krishna, in the end, approves it. If he actually approves it, that's well and good. If it's not, I think we should still accept that as his will. Then, if it's not successful,
So we try, doesn't happen. Okay, Krishna's will.
and accept, not over intervene. Yeah.
Yeah, so we try, it doesn't happen, Krishna's will. Happens, Krishna's will. We are
Yeah.
happy. Doesn't happen, we are not happy, but still Krishna's will. Sour is grape. Grape is not, grape is sour. Yeah, grape is sour. Sour grapes. Krishna's
Yes.
plan. No, that's okay. Here and there, huh? What do you think, Krishna or Krishna Prabhu? What is your expert opinion on this?
I also think yes. But regarding your point that everyone has prescribed duties to fulfill as well, and Krishna has also given us free will, so for us to utilize our intelligence. But then obviously there's a tricky line between being over ambitious and over endeavoring, and leaving everything to Krishna. So yeah, it's one to think about. But I think yes. I think the answer is yes.
Answer is yes. Krishna decides everything, so you should not do anything then. Actually, that's what it means. Bhagavatam talks about examples of these personalities who don't do anything. Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj. Yes, Dhruv Maharaj. After Dhruv Maharaj, he went around it is said in the Bhagavatam that he went for an outing on Earth, planet Earth, surface of the globe. But it was interpreted like this by the sages, acharyas, that actually he went around looking for some personality whom he can find as really God conscious. Okay? Listen very carefully what happened. It's very interesting, this episode. So he saw a man, there's a place also given, it is existing in India now also. This place is existing in India. So he saw a man, he was quite stout. Stout? Like a python. It is mentioned like a python on the road. Okay? And he would just not move. Yeah? So when Prahlad Maharaj asked the question to him, Dhruv Maharaj, what are you doing? You're sitting around. He said, yeah, I don't do anything. I depend upon the providence to provide for my food and everything. But I'm stout. He said, yes. When people feed me, whatever they feed me, I eat. They feed me more, I eat more. That's why I'm stout. And I just don't move around. I'm just sleeping like a python on the road. And he was accepted as a very realized soul. Makes you think about a position, is it not? Think about it. We'll come to you. Yes, Shushti Mataji, what do you think? So he's afraid now. I say like this, it'll happen this way. I say that happen this way. What is this going on? I don't like this question from Brishabu at all. Whichever way is double-edged sword, That's right. The material world is decision-making time. All I'm trying to do and teach you all and myself is that material world my mother used to say this, okay? She heard this saying in Gujarati. So I had to see in Gujarati, you may see in Hindi or whatever language it is. Ha bole to hath kapaye, na bole to naak kapaye. That means if you say yes, your hand is cut. If you say no, the nose is cut. This is what one of her friend said about her husband. How to deal with him? I don't know how to deal with him. If I say no, my nose is cut. If I say yes, my hand is cut. So like this. So this is material world. So this is how it is. And one day, I'm hoping that one day you realize, man, this is very tricky decision making. Let me go back to basics. What did I learn? I learned very correct. Thank you very much to this program. They taught me to decide and decipher the correct things. So always my questions are very well thought after and double-edged sword. This way also and that way also. So tell me, what do you think? There's an answer.
Yes, Roji. Answers by other devotees I've already mentioned, and my opinion will be same, yes. But then I also have one more thought, like God help those who help themselves. So we
Absolutely
need
correct. I agree, 100%. That's what I'm telling people, everybody. But they're all pure devotees. They say, no, no, no. Whatever Krishna gives, we are very happy. But still, they are working. And they
yeah,
feel endeavoring more and more. Yes.
but as Saraswati Mataji mentioned that the intelligence will be given by Krishna only.
Mm.
So whatever we does, if the intelligence and if the reciprocation is not there, then we'll not be able to understand, because sometimes we are in the situation that we'll not understand what exactly we need to do after this.
Okay. Agree. But if you're unhappy in a situation, you have faced a situation which you're unhappy.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that time we actually think that why we are put into this situation. What
So then why do you want
is
to change it? Let Krishna change it for you.
Yeah, then we'll think it's only then after joining Krishna consciousness. Before joining Krishna consciousness, I was a kind of a person who will say this is only because भगवान ने क्यों हमें इस situation में डाला. But now I am just thinking like, okay, we'll get through this
So you don't want to
because
change
God
the
is.
So you don't
Yeah,
want to change the situation.
yeah, I will try to change, but after some time, if it is not doable by me, then
Um,
then
that, that, that,
then
that
I'll
that is not, so means you will try to change the situation, right?
yes, I'll try to change my
Right. Then how
situation.
do you say you are accepting Krishna's plan then?
Because then we have also read, right, in Kurukshetra, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, you don't have to leave this battle, you have to, but Krishna is always there. So we'll be following the instructions of Krishna. We'll be following the instruction. If we are stuck somewhere, we'll ask our mentors.
Let the mentor take the blow. This is very good. Wonderful. Because the mentor told me, so I'm doing it. He will take the karma. Why should I worry? That's right. You will be a mentor one day. So if you are, most of us are not happy with our present situation, whichever way it is, either it is job or it is this or a body or this or that, correct? Yes or no? So you take medicines to cure the body pain, correct?
Yes.
So how do you say it is Krishna's plan? Don't answer the
Yeah.
question. Think about it. I'll come to you, okay? Yes, Suchi Matari, what do you think? Partha has already been answered. He's also confused. He's thinking about an answer. It's very good. Yes, Suchi Matari, tell me, what do you think? Most of us are not happy with the present situation, correct? In some way, not the whole thing, but some position. So why don't we accept it as Krishna's plan?
Ultimately what I think, I try to take action, that is true, to change the situation, because we cannot sit idle, that is true. But ultimately, then how much we try, sometimes situation happens on its own accords, and that we say that it's
Ah,
Krishna's.
yeah, that's right. So when it happens on its own accord, that is Krishna's plan, right? But we try to change not Krishna's plan, or is it?
Uh, yes, I try to change
Think
plan.
about it. Don't answer the question. We'll come to you. Padmanabh, what do you think? You have not answered the question still.
I answered yes, but
Oh, you
I'm
answered
thinking.
yes. Yeah, now I think your answer is still yes.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Divyanshi Mataji? What do you think?
Prabhuji, I think why it's difficult to accept a certain situation as Krishna's plan is because often it is created by us in some capacity or the other. Like if I don't like my job, but I am the one who applied for it, I'm the one who accepted that job. So for me to think that, oh, I'm this in this miserable position, but it's Krishna's plan, it becomes a bit difficult because I think that it's my own doing. I mean, I created it. I did not let it happen by default. So there are certain situations which happen of their own completely on their own without my intervention. Which of those situations, it's easy to think that okay, this is Krishna's plan. This is just accept it and try not to change it, even though it gets difficult at times. But for a lot of situations, it's our own decisions that have landed up in that situation. So I think that's the problem when that's what makes it difficult to accept it as
The last point I did not
Krishna's.
understand. Sorry, the last point I did not understand.
I'm saying that in a lot of situations, you're there by some action of your own. Like maybe not the entire process, but at some point you made a decision to either go this way or that
Yeah,
way.
even past life.
Yeah, exactly. So it's difficult to accept that as Krishna's plan, because then you think that this is a decision I made and because of my own lack of understanding.
Yeah, that's right. So the question is, if you are unhappy, most of us are unhappy with with our present situation, correct?
Yeah.
So then how can we say it is Krishna's plan? Acceptance of Krishna
Yeah.
acceptance of Krishna in our life means acceptance of any situation that is best for us is putting in.
Hmm. Yeah, yes, Prabhuji, I agree with that. The only point I raised is that it becomes difficult to do that only when you feel like you've been a part of the process in some way, where you've made a decision of your own. Like the example that I gave, that that if you don't like your job, but you're the one who applied for it, and you're the one who decided to accept it.
And if you like the job, then it's Krishna's plan.
That's a good point.
Yes, that's so now this is the thing. Sanjeev Prabhu, what do you think? You changed the point or you still holding the Krishna's plan? Why did you go? Answer the question. Why did you leave New Zealand to go to Australia? You say, my wife told me to go. That's true. That's what you told me. The wife said, my husband told me to go. So both husband and wife are jugal bandi.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, no, my answer is still yes.
Yeah,
Because
right.
we have right to do actions, and as we discussed, devotee said that
Yeah.
we got intelligence,
Yeah.
but the results are in the hand of Krishna.
Yeah, that's right. So that means you do
cannot-
action, right? So that means you are
Yes.
not accepting what is Krishna's plan currently. What you are in is no good for you.
No, but Krishna's plan might be I'm doing actions, like whatever I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's
that's right. So
Krishna's.
I chose to go somewhere else to do what. You came from New Zealand to Australia. Is Krishna's plan or your plan?
Well, the decision is we made the decision.
But he approved it. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, if he had not approved, I would not be
Yes.
here. That is correct. Ultimately, that is the thing, you know.
Yes.
You guys cannot have both ways. People are laughing. The youngsters are laughing. Arunji is not even laughing. Arunji, what happened? You're very morose. Right? What do you think now? You still hold on to your point?
Yes, Prabhuji, like I'm completely agreeing with the point that we should be dependent upon Krishna at the max extent, but we should also take efforts.
That's right. I believe in Krishna, but I also have to do my efforts to change it. And that is defined by whom? By me. How much effort I do, right? Let's see the new person. Where is he there or he ran away? Rushabji, are you around? I hope he's around.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening to the conversation from the start.
Oh, very good, very good. Oh, can you switch on your camera? Is it possible? I thought we should not be making you worried, you know, you ran away something. I don't want to be part of this. Very confusing to me.
Yeah, like the question is very hard. It's double-sided. So yeah, I'm in the same confusion like everyone.
You
But
think
I
they're
agree
confused?
that
They don't
situation.
accept
But
they're confused. No. Rishabhji, they don't think they're confused. They think they are very correct. You are outsiders, so you can see they're all confused. Either you accept and don't change anything, or you don't accept and change things.
I accept that I think we should definitely try to change the situation if we are not happy with it.
Yes, if you're not happy with it, change the situation, correct?
Yeah, that's what my stand is.
That's
what
it. Everybody is doing this, but they're sugarcoating it with some devotional words.
If I'm not happy with something, I think I should change. That is my natural position.
That's right. So, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody else is saying the same thing, but they're sugarcoating it, painting with devotional service.
Yeah.
Using some words, fancy words. हाँ पास हो बोलिए अभी आप क्या बोल रहे चाहते हैं? What do you want to say now? So the question is now will be more specific. Most of us are not happy with the present situation, correct? So what do we do? Is Krishna's plan? Don't do anything? Yes, tell me.
Yes, Prabhu. So I don't know if I can. So, Prabhu, the first verse of uh, Nectar of Devotion, like 1.1.1. I've not read, we have not read it, but I know it from before. In the second and third line, it says that whatever is favorable for bhakti we take, and whatever is not favorable for bhakti we reject. So, and we have read this in classes also, Prabhu. So, if the present situation, if like in the example of the stout man, if the situation of the stout man helps him advance his consciousness, become self-realized, good for him, he can continue now. Based on the maturity level of a devotee, let's say if a person feels emotionally, mentally, and physically safe in a particular environment, then and he can like his maturity level is that, then I think he should go there and do his sadhana in that way.
Yeah, so Prahlad Maharaj,
That's
Prahlad Maharaj situation we all know. Was he emotionally, physically safe?
he was not physically safe, Prabhu, but he had very staunch faith in God. And the maturity, spiritual maturity was very high.
Yeah, emotionally he was safe.
No, Prabhu, he was not.
So only how he was safe was
Spiritually, by having faith, full
So
faith.
did he change anything?
No, no, Prabhu, he did not change anything
So
till the
how
last
can you say they wanted to change?
moment. Prabhu, but he was Prahlad Maharaj.
Oh, that's
He could,
right. Agreed. Fully, 100%. But he was Prahlad Maharaj, did not us. I'm very fallen. I'm very downtrodden. Not like this. That's right. I'm going to light yours to go ahead. That's absolutely correct. Listen, I fully agree with you. Then we should be like this. Then we should be Amanina Manadena. Because Prahlad Maharaj was, then we cannot say Prahlad Maharaj is very great. That's why he was Amanina Manadena. I'm not. We can't have both ways. That's right. Is it not so?
yes, Prabhu, correct.
Yeah, we can't have both ways. We can't be hypocritic.
Yes.
Right. So the question remains. Most of us are not happy with with our present situation. What do we do? Salamadaji? I don't know. This they don't teach me this in my examination. I did not learn this in my school. It's very taxing. No? Okay. No answer. Very confused. If anybody is not confused, want to say something? No, nobody wants to say anything. Everybody's confused. Okay, let's do one thing now. Let's put it on. All of us, please switch on the cameras now again. Okay, most of us are not happy. Let's look at it. Same situation, but in a different way. All right. Okay. All right. You all with me now? All right. Now, most of us are not happy with with our present situation. Correct. Right. Now, being unhappy with the present situation can be negative. Is it not so? Of course, it's negative. Right? But it can be positive too. How can it be? Just stay with me. How to use the right words, okay? Otherwise, it can be misunderstood. All right. It can become negative thinking. If you have negative thinking, it becomes very negative about a situation. But if we take the time to understand what we have with us, even in the present situation, that is positive, it's one part of the answer. I'm not saying it doesn't mean you should stay there. I'm saying just one part of the answer. Let us turn the negative into positive first. That's the first thing to do. Put the negative into positive. Okay? So, as they say, count your blessings, In Bible, it's mentioned, Christianity says, count your blessings. So, we must see what positives we have got with us. Most of the time, we do not spend and invest enough time with what we have. We keep on thinking about what we don't have. Is it not so? That is the reason why there's a very famous saying that you hurt only those people whom you love the most. Have you heard this? Yeah, this is true. This is a fact. Yeah. So now, if we invest time with what we have and work it out very clearly with what we have, then the second point, we should know what we want to achieve in life. Then we can change. Now, what we want to achieve can be material things also. But if we are devotees, your answers are absolutely correct. Krishna arranges what is best for us, correct? Is it not so? Right. Now, if you look at what we have got, we've got Krishna in our life. If we've got good relationships within our lives, that is good as well. So instead of focusing on the negative, we focus on the positive, what we have. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Count our blessings. Once we have that, then our focus shifts from being negative to being positive. And then we say, this is where I am. Is it helping me to remember Krishna? What do I do more to remember Krishna? What did Prabhupada write? What is the Hindi proverb there? Dukh se sab hari bhaje, sukh se bhaje koi. Sukh se agar hari bhaje, dukh kahan se hoye? Right? So when we are unhappy, we are going to worship Krishna. We must do that. Not be too bogged down with negativity. If we have, apart from Krishna, what else He has given us around us to protect us? And then what do we do to achieve what we want to achieve? As devotees, what do we want to achieve? Remembrance of Krishna, correct? So then think about it. Am I in the position like there of Mata Kunti who are asking for trouble so she can remember Krishna more? Possible? This is the answer with it. No, I'm not like Mata Kunti. I cannot have trouble all the time. It's disturbing me, my Krishna consciousness. So no problem. Then change it. Change it for what reason? So you can remember Krishna. All right? This is the point. This is the answer to this. That whatever Krishna arranges for us is best for us. That's correct. For him to also remember. And according to our capacity, we may remember. If we do not remember, change it. But the idea is to remember and intensify it. Not that idea is to forget about it. Sukh se gar hari bhaje. That's what we want to do. Dukh kahan se hoye. So today we may be in India, you will be in New Zealand, you go to Australia, you go to America. But wherever we are going, we should be able to remember Krishna more. This is the point. As a devotee, this is the point. And there is no harm if you're doing this. One has to be very rich. One can become very, very rich. No harm. Use it for Krishna. Yeah, preach Krishna consciousness. But most of the time, we are not happy in our situation. And we don't know why. We blame others for it. A mature devotee, spiritual maturity means that he's peaceful. They say he's very peaceful. Not that his problems have gone away. No, no, no. As one advances, problems are going to be more. But Krishna gives the ability to be peaceful within it. Maturity. It's called spiritual maturity. And those who are not, they get confused. Okay? So what we're discussing is that from negative, bring it to positive first, to say what we have and what we want to achieve for our Krishna consciousness, and then apply for it. Then you can do, no harm. That applies for your personal life, for the job, all those things. Everything. As far as possible, it's not for marriage. One marriage was finished. If you cannot have that marriage, continue, just leave and forget it out. Don't marry again. Now, people who got married and been happy also, I do not say anything, but it's the same situation. Just leave it, forget about it. Once done, goodbye and good luck. But not for women. Women is a little different. They need shelter. But for men, as far as possible. If not possible, don't worry, they're married. But yeah, this is how it is. Better is situation. Only for this. And apart from that, you can change things to just make sure that we are settled. We are progressing in Krishna consciousness. Main thing is our remembrance of Krishna. Whatever we do, is it helping me to remember Krishna more? That is the underlying factor, nothing else. Okay? Hare Krishna. Don't ask me any questions, I'm also confused. It's the best I can do. All right, I'm a human being. All right, I'm also not some big devotee who's some, pure devotee and coming from Gorakh Vrindavan and all that. Yeah, we came, but I've been too much in the material world for long. All right, I'm trying my best. All right, that's it. Unless you have a burning question, you can ask. Is this all right? Because I have to answer one more question now. It's a very burning question. Is this okay? Any questions what we discussed so far? Pradhumanji, can you articulate in your own words what I just said? Yes, Pradhuman Prabhu, can you repeat it, please, what I just said?
Which point?
Yeah, in your own words, what answer I gave?
That we do, we change the situation, but only to remember Krishna. That whatever situation we change, we do it because we want to remember more Krishna.
Yeah, more that's right. First, we should know what we have got, first of all. That point is very, very important, Most of the time, we don't understand what we have got. And we lose that. Once it is lost, it's very hard to get it back. I've seen it with people in devotional life also, As Maharaj would say that you're sitting here nicely, man, but something in the prasadam is wrong, or the host, you walk away and you get angry about this. And what wrong is happening? You're upset about something and you walk away and you're lost, So don't do such things. Don't do such things. Yeah, okay. I think it's fairly simple. It's fairly straightforward. And this problem happens even with the Devalokas too. That's what we saw. The Lord of the Ocean. And he said no. And then he came and apologized to Lord Krishna, Lord Ramchandra. So we should not be doing like this. As far as possible, our focus is to remember Krishna more, wherever we can. That much right we have got. But as we advance, remember to remember Krishna more when we are in difficulty. That's how we've got Kunti Mataji saying that give me more difficulties. But if you're not in that position, we require peace, go and change the position to be peaceful. It's our right. Is this okay? I'm not satisfied with your answers. What do you think? Path Prabhu, is it all right?
Yes, like, yes, the answer is. So,
Think about it. Think about it. What do you think, Srishti Mataji? ठीक है?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very good. Suchi Mataji, what do you think? Is this clearing your confusion?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Devanshi Mataji, what do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it's not good. Rishabh ji, what do you think? Is this all right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you.
Very good. Look, we got passing marks from Rishabh ji, so 100 marks passing. Flying colors. Varun ji, what do you think?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji, I agree with your
Arey,
point.
kya baat hai? Arvind ji also saying, man. This is very good, man. Saraswati Mataji, what do you think? ठीक है?
Yes, Prabhuji. I agree.
Only for this reason. First, what we have, appreciate, and then we change for remembering Krishna. Whatever, wherever we can remember Krishna more, even if under the hole, under the ground, do it. It makes me remember Krishna more when I'm alone in the ground, underground, the hole. Do it, no problem. Hare Krishna. Yes, what do you think, Namrata Mataji? Barabar?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji, with no confusion.
No confusion. Sita Prabhu, काय म्हणतात? All right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Dolly Mataji, what do you think? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, that's right. But it's very hard to like implement sometime. But that's absolutely right that we should be happy whatever situation we are in.
Yeah,
Just
but the
remember
answer which we
Krishna.
gave, no, I'm talking about the answer which we gave, which I gave. You know? Talk to Sanjeev Prabhu, he'll give you the clarity, you know, on this.
Yes.
Okay. Sopan Prabhu, what do you think, Sopan Prabhu? You're with us? Or with the guests still?
Yes, Puji. Little bit I was distracted,
Yes.
but I could listen some important. Yeah, yes, we should be with Krishna's
Okay.
plan. Yes.
No, no. Listen to the class. I gave another answer, you know. I gave an
Yeah,
solution.
yeah, I agree.
Think
Absolutely.
about it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Now we've got one more question to answer. Where's Navina Mataji? Hare Krishna. Navina ji. Oh, you are wearing beanie ji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Navina ji. You're wearing beanie ji.
Hare Prabhuji.
Oh. So on for Lord Nrsimha's appearance day, we had a guest speaker speaking, like giving a class. And little Navina had a question which sort of missed out. So I remembered, I said, let me check if you can answer the question. So would you like to repeat your question, please? For everyone's benefit, for my benefit.
So my question was Prahlad Maharaj terrified of his dad being killed, or was he just so devoted to Nrsimhadev that he didn't even realize?
Oh, so you were saying that Prahlad Maharaj, was he happy that his father was killed?
Yes, I'm asking if he was happy if he was killed, or was he not happy?
My God, this is a very important question. I don't know what to answer. You know, if you say yes, you say, how can the father is killed and he can be like this? If he says no, then say, no, he's a devotee, then how can you be like this? Navina ji, your question is two-edged sword, you know. This also, that also, I'll be cut both ways, you know. Okay, okay. So, what do you think, Krishna? It's a very important question, eh? Yeah, very good. Very good. So Prahlad Maharaj was happy his father was killed? His father, actually. You see, what do you think? He should be happy? Now, what do you think, Navina ji? To be happy his father was killed?
I literally don't know.
You don't. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking you,
feeling.
Prabhuji. What are you doing? Like, you understand? I'm asking. It's a simple question. You know, what you can't understand? This is my question. If I knew, why would I ask you a question? That's correct, Navinaji. That's right. Actually, the thing is this. The thing is this. We'll do it next time. I'm a bit tired now. Is it okay? I'm hungry also. I can't remember Krishna when I'm hungry. No, no, it's not good. I must answer the question, huh? I'm running away otherwise, huh? You see what happened? That Prahlad Maharaj was unhappy that his father was not a devotee. You know? And he said that Lord Nrsingadev, please make my father into a devotee. You know? So Lord Nrsingadev tried, but he did not understand. You know? So that's why he had to be chastised. He was killed. So by this, he became a devotee and went back to Godhead. Hiranyakashipu. And Prahlad Maharaj knew that he's gone back to Godhead. You see? Because if Krishna's blessings and Krishna's chastisement both are the same. But yes, blessings means one becomes his personal friend, you know, or his servant, you know, like this. But if he kills, you go back to Godhead, but in a not as a friend and all. You go into a different mukti. It's a different kind of liberation. And Hiranyakashipu, he was the incarnation of Jai and Vijay. Vijaya. You know who they are? Who's Jai and Vijay?
I kind of don't remember, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So Jai and Vijay, they are the gatekeepers of Krishna's home in Vaikuntha planet, in Vaikuntha Loka. Nobody can enter in or out. So Hiranyakashipu was actually not a demon. He was a devotee. He's a gatekeeper. But for some reason, he had to come down to the material world. And he had requested, my Lord, I have to go down to the material world, bring me back again. Very fast. So that's why the Lord brought him back very fast. That's why Prahlad Maharaj said, thank you, Lord, you fulfilled your promise of my father. He had only asked him to do so. You see? So Krishna satisfied the request which was done by his father himself. And that's how Prahlad Maharaj was happy. Because on Prahlad Maharaj's request that Lord Nrsingadev came. You know, to take away, to be merciful to his father, to send him back to Godhead. They can again become Vijay and Vijay. His elder brother, Hiranyaksha, had already gone back and took up his position. He was waiting for his brother to come. Where is Vijay? Where is Vijay? And Vijay came then. From material world, as Hiranyakashipu, back to spiritual world, back to the role of Jai and Vijay. Haribol! You got your answer? So Krishna is always very happy when his devotees are happy. So
Yes,
Prahlad Maharaj is happy?
Prabhuji.
Okay.
I've got the answer.
You got
Thank
the
you,
answer.
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Navinaji, for asking such a difficult question. It has made me think, and I've given the answer to the best of my ability. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Jai. Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, anyone has any questions on what we discussed so far? before we finish today's discussion? Rushabh Dubeji, it's your first program. It may be a little confusing to you. Yes, tell me.
Prabhuji, I was just thinking that I'll ask my question with just a small example. If it is Krishna's plan that I become a pilot, can I use my free will and become an engineer? Is that possible? Can something happen to me which is not part of Krishna's plan?
No, everything is part of Krishna's plan, but you'll be unhappy. But ultimately, everything happens with the will of Krishna, especially devotees. We're talking about devotees. So become devotee first. And then Krishna will have, and anyways, everything happens by his will. But unknowingly, people suffer or enjoy by being positioned in the bad situation or good situation. The devotee is put in a situation by Krishna's will. So wherever he can remember Krishna more, he would go there. But everything happens by his will. It's a little hard to understand, even for very advanced devotees. So give it a bit of time,
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Anybody else wants to say anything? Any questions or say anything? Either of you, please. Okay. So I'll read that Hindi poetry again by Srila Prabhupada. दुख से सब हरि भजे, सुख से भजे कोय, सुख से अगर हरि भजे, दुख कहाँ से होए, कथान से होए. Hare Krishna. Same thing is mentioned in different, even in Hindi, Bollywood songs also you've got like this, bhajans are there and all those things are there, Same concept, So idea is that in happy moments, remember Krishna. In sad moments, remember Krishna. Happy moments, thank Krishna. Sad moment, remember Krishna. Every moment, chant Krishna. So Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj says like this. Okay. All right. Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hope this was some benefit to all of us. That is a benefit to me. And we can have some understanding about at what stages we can make a decision about changing or not changing, And always double-edged sword is because of lack of knowledge. Once you have knowledge, the sword becomes not double-edged, but simple. But for that's the reason why we should acquire knowledge in the right process, in the parampara system. Okay. Now whose turn is it to sing Maharaj, please hear us today?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It was Madhav's turn.
Madhavji's turn. Where is Madhavji?
He couldn't sing, Prabhuji. He got injury yesterday. He passed on his own.
He got injury yesterday? Oh God. What happened?
Yes.
He fractured his elbow.
Why? Fractured his elbow?
Yes.
My God. He must be in pain.
Fall down from the seesaw.
From the seesaw. The seesaw. Fell down. Oh, he'll grow very fast then. That's all right. The more injury it is, the more faster they grow.
Yes.
Tell about your injuries, Sanjeev Prabhu. How you grow up very
Prabhuji,
fast.
I had a lot of.
Yes. Okay, hope he recovers well. Children, the body heals very well. Older people should not go on. That's why seesaw is for the younger people, not older people. If they fall down, then injury will take a lot of time. So you don't go like this. Sanjeev Prabhu, don't fall. You don't go there playing seesaw. Okay, it's for children's park only, not for adults.
My bones will take long to heal, Prabhuji. If I
That's
break
right.
my elbow.
That's why it may not heal also. Sometimes it will be like this only throughout. What happened? I was playing seesaw. You can't even tell people what were you doing. It kaise ho gaya? Don't ask me. So better we don't go. Better we are forced to become adults. Not playing. So that As I say, every age has its own time, to do things. There is a meaning, These are people who are old, they also become, I'm young. They're full of themselves. They dress like young and color them black and they're dancing like this, I'm young for my heart and all this nonsense. Yeah, you break down, you'll have a slip disc. Another problem for you. Leave it, man. Chant Hare Krishna. That they will not do. Dancing they want to do. Okay. So today, instead of then Madhavji, who's going to sing today?
Subhi will sing. Prabhu.
Oh, Shubhadra ji is going to sing. ठीक है शुभद्रा जी, ठीक है आप?
मैं ठीक हूँ प्रभु जी, आप
बहुत अच्छे,
आप
बहुत
कैसे
अच्छे.
आप कैसे हैं प्रभु जी?
ओह, वेरी नाइस. हम भी बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. बहुत शुक्रिया पूछने के लिए. All the best, huh? All the best. Bhadramte. All blessings. Hare Krishna. Yes, sing nicely with nice actions. Okay. 1, 2, 3, start.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
And today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean,
If our room is clean,
then our mind is clean.
then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
we can do anything.
we can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
And if we are dirty,
we're not happy.
we're not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
means a wasted mind.
So best use your time
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you're in your prime.
And your whole life
And your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there is nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
But if your health is gone,
If your health is gone,
then that's a different song.
that's a different song.
If your character dies,
If your character dies,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Only saintly behavior,
Only saintly behavior
lets humanity thrive.
lets humanity thrive.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We must always remember Krishna
We must always remember Krishna
and never forget him too.
and never forget him too.
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
That is the greatest question.
That is greatest question.
And here's the greatest clue.
And here is the greatest clue.
You must
Learn
learn
to
to
work.
walk so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely
So listen very closely
and make your thinking sharp.
and make your thinking sharp.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Something due tomorrow.
If something's due tomorrow,
Finish it today.
finish it today.
Whatever's due today.
Whatever's due today,
Do it now, don't delay.
do it now, don't delay.
Your friends might be lazy
Your friends might be lazy
or doing bad things.
or doing bad things,
But you think again.
but you think again,
Don't follow them.
don't follow them,
You'll win the end.
and you will win the end.
Whatever work we're given,
Whatever work we're given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
And when our time is up, he'll take us up above. To sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
To chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame. It's the only way this world will ever become sane.
So chant Krishna's name, his glory and his fame. It's the only way this world will ever become sane.
Now please ask this greatest question.
Now please ask this greatest question
And find this greatest clue.
and find this greatest clue.
You can only remember Krishna.
You can only remember Krishna
If Krishna remembers you.
if Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai.
Jai His Holiness Srila Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj Gurudev Ki Jai. Jai Jagat Guru His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol. All Gurus to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All Gurus to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the lotus feet of Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimati Mahavishnu Goswami Ji Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Ji Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gomani Krishna and Nivisheshu Radha. Hope all of you had a very good Lord Nrsimha Appearance Day festival. We saw the photographs, it's very nice. And yeah, wonderful, all the best. But the question still remains, if this is the answer, all of you gave voting, eh? Whom did you vote? What did you vote for? For better remembrance of Krishna? India's voting season. So you did not ask this question to me. I asked the question to you. What do you think? What did you vote then? Don't answer. Answer yourself in your mind. Till next week we meet. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Krishna
Thank
Prabhuji.
you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.